Well, hello and welcome back to Buckland Farm. It is now January. I have also enabled the grease mod again because there's been an update and it says that they've fixed the filling for the grease mod, which is good news. However, a lot of my tractors and things are now out of grease. If I get into here, you'll see 0% grease down the bottom there. It's only this one, I think, that is at 49%, and I think that might be because of this. Because of the trailer that's attached to it. And that's got a Lincoln grease pot there. Anyway, the name of the game to start with then is going to be getting the telehandler out of the ground. And I think we can do that by driving. Well, I'm hoping we can do that by just driving out. Let's have a quick look. And then we need to finish off what we were doing. Now, I don't think you can add any straw into the sheep enclosure. No, it says no straw. But they are eating the grass, which is great news. Right, let's see if we can now get this out of here. I could bring down some more hay, although they're doing all right for hay at the minute anyway. Okay. Will it just drive out? That's the question. Yes, excellent. Right, well, as we're in it and it's running, let's go and grease it up. I think this will have the Lincoln grease pot on the back as well. Let's have a quick look when we close the gate. Oh, crikey. Gate went through me. Lincoln grease pot up here. There it is. So, what we need to do is head down to the garage. I've got a barrel of grease down there. So yes, we need to get this greased up. I'm hoping I can grease the other tractors with that same barrel of grease. Because it hasn't... the other tractors haven't got the grease pot. But I'm hoping they'll still fill with grease anyway. Not entirely certain. But let's get this sorted first because we need this for feeding the animals. Okay. So there's our grease barrel over there. We need to get this here. And I don't know how it works with the... Oh, not close enough yet. I don't know how it works with manual attach. Can I attach this? I don't know. Hang on. Let me have a look. Don't want course play active. Do I just queue? Nope, that's the bale fork. Strange. Maybe I'll need to be even closer to the hose. Bale fork again. Is this going to be a problem for us? I don't know. Right, let's just press R. Right, that's not working. Oh dear. Looks like we've got the same issue again. Well, let me try and figure this out. And if I can, we'll get back to you. Okay, so the way I've got around it is bought a barrel without the hose. I think I'll be able to use the hose on certain things, but not on this thing. So, this barrel is the one we're using to fill at the minute, and that has been filled, which is excellent. So we now have a full pot of lubricating grease, as you can see there. You can also see it rotating, and as the level goes down, it will visibly go down in the pot as well, which is fantastic. So actually what we need to do now, oh gosh, oh my grass, is grab another couple of bales for the sheep and take them over there. And then I was going to try putting straw in for the sheep, but I don't think the sheep will take straw. It's certainly not in the menus. I was told that sheep produce manure as well, but I don't see that being possible. Anyway, oh crikey, knock all the bales over. What they do need is a couple more hay bales just to keep them going. It shouldn't, I mean, they shouldn't eat it too quickly, hopefully, but we shall see. And they'll start producing milk as well, and we're getting milk from the sheep and milk from the cows. We're going to be making quite a bit of money from the milk, which would be fantastic, because by the time we get around to planting season, we'll have the money for the seed. Right, it does look like snow is on the way. I think what we also need to do is to get the cows fed. Right, it's taken both of those, so that's fantastic. Hello, sheep. This big sheep. Small telehandler. Okay. Right then. So, we need to grab the bucket and get the feed mixer out for the cows, and we can start filling up that feed mixer.
Spinning wheel where all I feel is the ice getting thinner. Step by step, day by day, I'm fighting a winner. Pushed around, I'm nowhere bound, no solid ground. How can I get back? How can I be strong? And all I do comes out old. I wanna be a saint, but I ain't. I'm far from.
We seem to have got a problem here where the hay has got too wet and it's turned into grass. Well, it's turned into wet hay, which is basically going to be mouldy. So we're going to have to start using bales, I think. Let's pop this down here. It all turns out that the bucket also needs greasing, although I think it's just the attachments. Alright, so we need to get our bale spike back on. Yeah, so because of the snow, the hay that we'd opened out into from the bales into a pile on the floor has become, how do we say, damp. And we can't really do much about that, unfortunately, so it'll rot down and rot away. That's fine, we could just dump it in the field somewhere and let it rot away. As long as the animals don't eat it, it'll be fine. And we'll need to get some mixed in off this bale here. It's not gonna be all of it, but some off this hay bale. Ah, yes. Yes, it'll need to be mixing, won't it? Hold on. Let's switch it on. There we go. Now. Ah, I've lost the thing. Right, I think that's now full. It is. And it is mixing. Very fantastic. Still 6,000 litres in this bale here. All these bags of wheat are going to have to be shifted, because we're going to be putting in oats or something, I think. Or did I say... No, it wasn't oats, was it? It was going to be... maybe soybeans? That was it. Although we're going to need the straw, unfortunately. Food for thought. Right. If we get this mix done, get it all mixed in. Ah, tell you what we could do while that's mixing. We could get the get everything cleared out poop wise. That could stay there. Let's get all the poop cleared out and tidied up. Little by little, day by day, I'm trying to juggle. Losing track, no turning back. I'm running through fire. Step by step, day by day, burning the wire. Pushed around, nowhere bound, no solid ground. Okay, we now have a full mix of TMR. Turn the mixer off now, which is absolutely fantastic, and we can back into here to get it emptied. Yes, the trailer here seems full of grease, so I think it's the tractor that needs greasing. Right then. There we go. We get all that emptied out into the trough so the cows could eat. And I think they've got quite a bit of grass actually in there. Yeah. Grass is 80% effective. Oh, well that's different. It didn't used to be. Hay's 88% effective. TMR is 100% effective. So we'll keep the TMR going in, but the grass is going to keep them going when it is not. So that's really good. Probably don't have to worry about feeding the animals too much then if the grass is 80% effective and they are grazing. So let's get this put back in I was going to say the cupboard, but I mean the shed. Because that's what it is. It's a shed. And we need to do a bit of vehicle maintenance, or a bit of greasing, I should say. Let's just check out this vehicle's logbook and see what it needs. It's inspection required in 7 months. Okay. Currently no damages. Right, that can sit there. So both these tractors need greasing. I imagine a lot of, or some of the tools need greasing as well. Does this have a Lincoln pot? It does. Yep, so there's no grease in that. What else have we got? This won't have a grease pot, will it? Oh, no. That will need grease, but will also not have a grease pot. This will also need grease. Well, let's hope we've got enough grease. We've just bought some more for 1,500. That'll definitely need greasing. Some implements have grease pots, some don't, but they all need greasing. Anyway, I don't think there's an awful lot left we can do. How is the ground looking? Ground is frozen, so we can't do any sort of cultivation or ploughing. So it's just maintenance activity, really. Does this thing have a grease pot? It does, and it is empty, so that'll need greasing before we use it. What about this one? Oh, is that a grease pot up there? No, I don't think so. Nope. So that will need greasing, but let's start off with the tractors then. So I've just had a thought about what we could do, and that is, well, first of all, let's take the trailer and get it filled up with grease, the slurry spreader, and then we're going to spread some slurry on the grass field. I don't think we've got enough slurry to cover both grass fields, but actually the grass field here is the most important one. The one on the other side of the barn over there, I'm going to be turning into an arable field in the spring. I was thinking about it, and I think if we were to get a loan and buy a combine harvester, we could do a bit of contracting work, and that could pay for the loan potentially. Knocked a cone over, never mind. Cones aren't important. Right. Can I refill that with grease? Oh, there we go. I found the sweet spot. Delightful. Uh-oh. It started snowing. I do apologise, I was just having an out-of-body experience again. Right, well, we need to get this full of slurry. And then we can start spreading, but if it's going to snow and it's going to settle, we are going to struggle. Oh, I have to close these gates. Cows will be everywhere. Deary me. Right. Need to get it underneath the fill pipe. Then we can refill somehow. Maybe. Maybe I need a hose and a proper outlet. I'm not sure. Let me investigate. Right then, well, for some reason, the recording software, OBS, seemed to shut down my entire computer at that point. But we're back. We're back, and I'm going to turn these off for realism. And we do have now a slurry pickup point, and we don't have a lid in the top of this, and I think that's why we couldn't fill it from there. However, we do have a hose now, which we can attach to there. Oh, no, I didn't want to do that. Come on, there we go. There, that's opened up. Oh no, I don't want to open that up yet, because slurry will dribble out the end of here. And what we need to do is, I don't know whether I can fill through this point or whether it has to be this point. I think it's got to be this one at the front here. Anyway, let's maneuver so I can get that pipe onto the front there, and we can fill this up. And then we'll have to switch the pump on the tank. Golly, this is difficult. Okay, let's jump out there, get this connected up. Nope, that is not going to reach. Lovely. Right. Right, well, if I back this round here, and the pipe goes around the corner, that should be alright. Yes. Okay. There. Excellent. And I don't think we have to open that valve. Just going to open that valve. Yeah, I'm not sure that valve opens. And then, turn on slurry tanker? Nope. We just start filling? Yep, we just start filling. Excellent. Oh, wow, that was quick. Oh, that's full already. Right, so if we shut this valve down and we pop this off there, just drag that out of the way. Quite heavy, that. We should be good to go. That's all full. Let's go and slurry the grass field. I know it's not ideal to be doing this in the snow, especially as it's likely to sink in the grass. But let's do it anyway. And we'll get this done as quickly as we can.
Kicking with my friends in the hot sand. I got a song blasting by the Zac Brown band, yeah. Got a case of cold beer, ain't gonna last long here. I'll pick my friends up at the pier. They're all like kicking it high, kicking it low.
Well, it turns out that a full slurry tank of this tanker does not last very long anyway, but it's done a bit. Not ideal. I think on the main crops we'll have to be using fertilizer. Okay. Let's see if we can get this a little bit closer than we did last time. In fact, I'm not even sure how much we got left. 713 litres. There's absolutely no point in that at all. I don't know what made me think that it would be more than that, actually. I saw 6,000 litres of slurry and thought, oh, that's going to be a lot. But no, let's let's not do that then. We haven't got that many cows. Oh gosh, I got out without opening the door again, didn't I? Sorry about that, everyone. I wish there was a mod that didn't let you get out of interactive control tractors unless the door is open. That would be good. Anyway. As for the slurry spreader, let's put this back down here. It's going to be needed again in the future, but not quite now. But just there should do it lovely. Done it again. Terribly sorry. Anyway, right. Now, this tractor's all sorted and good for grease. We need to put it somewhere. I'll just put it into here for now, I think. Lovely. Crikey, snow's coming in through the roof. There we go. Shut the door there. Well, I mean, that is pretty much all we can do today. There'll be a little bit more to do in the second half of January, although I may well skip forward to February, because February's still going to be winter time. There's not an awful lot we're going to be able to do. I mean, if you look out here, you can see that the ground is still frozen, so we can't do any cultivation or ploughing work. But as soon as the ground frees up again, or thaws out again, I should say, we'll be doing the we'll be doing that. It would be good to get a milk tanker, I think. So we can see we've got 2,600 litres of milk there. No milk there, but I think we're not going to be milking those until about 6 o'clock, so we might have some next time. See, look, grass is 90% effective here. I'm not sure I have to worry about feeding them too much if they've got grazing, which is fantastic. Although during the winter, obviously, they don't have a lot of grazing. So when we get through to the summer, they're going to be all pretty much self-sufficient, which is absolutely great news. But yeah, I think that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again very soon. Bye for now.